Good morning, Utah. Not a bad place to have your morning coffee, huh? It is so magical. This is my favorite thing about Utah in the winter is that you are most likely going to have these off the beaten path spots all to yourself. Makes you never want to leave.
But I only have a week left and there's a lot to see between now and then.
Oh yeah, in case you're new here, I'm Nikki. I've been living in vehicles for over 6 years with my rescue dogs, Camper and RV. This is Justin. He just moved into a truck a little over a month ago, and it has been epic. But Justin's going to be going off on his own way soon. So we got to show him all the best off the beaten spots of Utah.
Yeah.
It's going to be epic. So today we are going somewhere I've never been before, and apparently it's really sketchy, and hopefully it doesn't end up like yesterday when we got stuck in the sand. So I got written directions to this trailhead, and honestly they're a little confusing. So what do you guys say we just kind of hit it and figure it out together? You're just gonna send it?
Just gonna send it.
Heyo. After being on the road solo for most of this time, this is one of my favorite setups ever. Justin is part-time on the road and I'm full-time, but having the two separate rigs that we live in is just a dream because when he wants to go home, he can, and he doesn't have to have me with him and vice versa, or he can come out and meet me and I can stay places. It's just the freedom and the respect is just like, but anyways, let's try to find this trailhead. Oh boy. All right. Here we go. Let's see how this goes. Let's see, the van's okay so far. Do you think we should maybe take the van a little bit further so it's out of sight from everybody and then get into your truck? It looks like we want to take it down this thing. All right, we're 4x4. I'm so nervous. Uh-oh. Okay, so the sand looks like it's getting kind of deep up here. I don't know if I might walk and check it out real quick and see if there's another spot to pull over, but I think this might have to be the spot. Let me check real quick. Still on slippers. Oh yeah, that's some pretty deep sand, but I think the van's great, so I think we're gonna take the van right over here. Yeah, that seems good. Look at that guy, ready to take the recovery boards. You guys, I love off-roading. Just to cool spots. Makes you feel so capable. Okay, let's get to that spot. So honestly, I'm really tempted to keep going because it's so much fun. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Worst case, we get stuck, right? Let's go. I built this thing to off-road. I have locking dips, I have the winch, the onboard air system, and I finally have someone with me, so like, why not put it to the test? We're just gonna send it. Mid off-roading professional. How are we doing?
Good.
We're doing good. Yeah, this is great. Do we need to air down, you think? I think right now we're fine. I mean, famous last words. Last time I said that, I ended up with a slash sidewall, so maybe. Oh, that's a big dip. Let's go down here like this. Oh, it's getting sandy. There we go. Rule number 1, do not stop in deep sand. Keep rolling. So I just went up to the top there. It's super rutted and rocky. So like, for instance, the van is going to be like this and being top heavy. I feel like, let's not risk it. Why don't I just put the van right over here and then we'll take the truck up. Yep, that's stable. There she is. Woo! All right, let's pack her up. Go, boys. Okie dokie. Here we go. Okay, stuff in here. first step, air down. If we get in a deep sand, we can go as low as like, I feel like 15. Oh, scary! I didn't know you were gonna pull it then, so I jumped. Oh yeah, that looks good. Look at the surface area.
Oh no, me or the tire?
Another necessity is going to be these recovery boards, for sure. Catch. Woo! I'm so excited.
Put in the lights.
How do you feel about this truck?
Yeah, it's definitely the sketchiest this truck's ever been on.
This is so much fun. Should I get up there? Climbing. You got it, baby. Woo! What is over this? It's so scary. What is over it? Oh, it's good. Yeah. Oh, shit. It goes up that way. Okay, currently checking if this is too sketchy and we should just walk it. Oh. This is gnarly. Like you would hit underneath bad. If you had a skid plate, we would be perfect. From the bottom to the top right here, because the camera is so bad, that's like a good 3.5 feet wall. I feel like you could make it, but it's pretty gnar.
You're looking at my truck. The last time I hit the bottom of my truck immediately lost fuel and pressure and broke down. So
Yeah, so right now we're basically going risk versus reward. Is the risk of getting stuck out here with no fuel to the truck high enough reward to just get up this hill? Oh my god, look at all the dogs though. Hi boys.
what do you guys think? Should we go for a hike? Or should we send it?
If that hits that front Harley, we're done. The suspension's out. What do you think?
Send it slowly?
Do we walk it or do we do it?
Let's just
I'll walk it and I'll talk you through it. I mean, worst case, we walk back to the van and then we gotta. No, oh my god, I don't like this. Do you want to go here or there? Probably here. Ugh. Ouch! I go there. Okay, now this way. Yeah, you're good. Keep going. Woo! Keep it up. That is so cool. You can get something. Sounds like it. My boyfriend is so much cooler than me. How's it look? Any hits?
I was looking.
Yeah, there's no way the van was gonna make that. Wow, this is smooth sailing now. Oh, we're gonna check that on the way back. Let's get to the rear end first. Oh, it's up there. You can see the dwellings in the cliffside. Oh my gosh, that is sick. I'm so excited. Oh, this is incredible.
Taylor Farms. Get your salad together.
We got you covered, Bumblebee.
My hero, my knight in shining armor.
Santorini, where cliffs kiss the sky. Every glance holds the weight of 1,000 sunsets. The sea is deeper than blue. Flavors born from fire and moments that taste like forever. You don't just visit Santorini. You are falling in love. Santorini, what you love is here.
Check out these deals of the week at Walgreens. weekly deals at your store or at walgreens.com.
We are here. They're ready to check out the ruins. You got a little cactus? Where are they?
I got it. It was stuck in his backpack.
Oh, good job. Yeah, we'll have to do a cactus check at the end. All right, little baby goes in the car. So places like this, it's really, really important to respect the rules, but also protect the archaeology and the whole sites because there's not people that are here making sure that people follow the rules. So one is dogs don't really mix with it. You don't want to be on the walls. You don't want to grind the stones. It's really just to explore, but treading lightly. Oh, wow. This is incredible. I cannot believe this place is just untouched. We have it all to ourselves. Pictures are so how freaking cool this place is.
I know he's out here because getting here was rough.
I like how you censored yourself. You're learning. Oh, wow. Oh my God, that's so sick. It is wild how well preserved these people's lives and even these writings on the walls are. If we do our part and follow Leave No Trace ethics, they will be here for a very long time. Kind of like your personal information and data if you're not careful. But in this situation, we do not want that to happen because when your information is out there, that could lead to identity theft, online harassment, robo and spam calls, and that is all thanks to data brokers. In case you didn't know what data brokers are, they are corporations that collect a huge amount of personally identifiable information from things like government corporations or social media. And having your personal information exposed and easy to find puts you at risk for targeted harassment. So what can you do? Thankfully, there is help like Delete Me, the sponsor of this video, but they are people who do the work for you and make sure that your information doesn't get into the wrong hands. Delete Me actively monitors these websites, making sure your info stays removed. And the best part is they even send you regular reports to show their progress. Thank you so much, Delete Me, for keeping my information safe, but also for sponsoring this video. If you would like 20% off your Delete Me consumer plans, just go to joindeleteme.com/Nikki20 or go to Nikki20 at checkout. All right, this is amazing. Let's check out some more ruins, huh? Oh my God, that's so sick. Maybe there was like a ceiling on that. Well, let's see what we can look at safely. Looks like there's a trail in. Oh, there is. So do not climb on walls, but stay on the trail. And this is a trail right here, right? Take my hand so we don't end up on any walls here. Thank you. Wow.
This is awesome. What a view there.
Right? What do you think is in here?
Either the shower or the theater. Nah, it looks like a storage room.
Maybe a baby slept in here. Just kidding. I don't know what I'm saying. We can't climb the walls, but let's look over them. Whoa, look what's up there. Look at all these different chambers. Wow. Look at the petroglyphs up there too.
This looks like at one point in a big room where they just sat around in a circle, maybe a fire pit there, and smoked a peace pipe.
Sick. Thank you.
Look, there's steps to go up to the rest of the house.
Oh yeah, let's check it out. Wow. How long ago do you think they built this?
I don't know, but I'm fascinated to find out.
Imagine life then. Oh my goodness. I am in heaven.
These people must have been tiny. These holes are little. I don't know if I can fit through that.
Oh yeah, I guess those are the doors, huh?
You can see where they stepped through.
Yeah. I think cliff dwellings are my favorite thing to do and explore. There's one just like this that I love in New Mexico. Oh yeah. You want to walk around the corners and see what we can find? I love my job. Like, this is work today. Like, you guys, thank you for making this possible and making this my life. I don't know, maybe. There's got to be more around here. I mean, if they lived here, there's got to be so many markings. Oh, wow. Right in here. What do you think they mean? Well, I got the animals. You got a person. Honestly, that looks kind of like a alien. Whoa. I mean, maybe they knew things we don't. Right? Like, look, there's an alien with a spaceship.
Right.
No, actually, look, alien on a spaceship.
It's like a little person.
Hands up! You're under arrest. Oh my god, you got me a rock? Oh, this is a really pretty one. Take only pictures, leave only footprints, but finding rocks for your partner and then putting them back is really, really cool. That one honestly looks like a fat guy blow darting a toucan in the butt.
It's a turtle.
Turtle, blow dart, toucan, rocks falling. It's a warning sign.
Rocks falling?
You don't think that circle could be like rocks tumbling down? Because look at how many rocks fall in this area. What do you guys think everything means? Leave it in the comments. I mean, or if you know. How cool.
See those petroglyphs up on the wall there?
Let's check out here. Oh, it looks like they were making something. Whoa, check this out. We got a petroglyph. What do you think they made here? So they're definitely finding something here. I wonder what. Yeah, it's a lizard. Whoa, the rocks up here are sick. Look at this one I found. Look how red it is. I think people like watching your butt from behind. Look, that looks like a face. Again, thank you, Nick and Becky, for trusting us and giving away this beautiful spot for us to explore. You're the best. Love you. All right, boys. Lunchtime.
Yerky.
What's on the lunch menu, sir?
Sandy's.
Sandos. Oh. Cookie dough? Perfect for our off-road adventure. Cheers. Please, sir, can I have some water? Look at that. What did you have to do for all those condiments?
Be happy I got them.
Actually, we were at a Maverick filling up water, and he got recognized from the YouTube channel. He walks out with like a handful of condiments. Thank you. Cheers. Whew. All right, that's a wrap, boys. Now for the next adventure. Getting back, and I'm figuring out where to sleep, because I don't know where we're going to do that tonight. We also need to find a shower. Yeah, okay, let's figure this out. Here we go. Lay back down. Do you want me to get up so I can tell you? Because remember, we have to straddle certain areas. Nice crawling. Nice crawling. Watch out. Hang on. Okay, now you're getting a little close to the edge here. Remember, you had to stay left, though. Otherwise, you slammed. My left. Or right. You're dropping. Oh, it's going to slam. Oh, you got it. Oh, you did it. Oh, you did it. You did it. We did it. Oh, that was so cool. Okay, now I'm feeling confident. What do you guys say we get back to the van? 1, 2. We made it back safely to the van. We have 2 things that we need to do, though. 1, we do need to air back up. We'll do that at the end. But number 2, so there's something about the desert in the winter that is a little wild if you haven't experienced it. For instance, right now it is 55 degrees, but the sun and the dryness, you can wear a tank top. But
As soon as that sun drops over those mountains, it's a different story.
it's like sub-freezing. So we want to take a shower today. And I'm thinking there's going to be water where we're going tomorrow, so let's use up some of this water in the back of the van. That's how we're going to shower today.
Let's do it now.
Yeah. When the sun's out,
Yeah.
like necessary.
Yeah.
I'm going to get shower shoes. Alrighty. Hey, boys, 1 second. Okay, I got my towel.
¿Quieres sacarle el máximo provecho a una sola hoja? Usa Bounty. Mientras las marcas corrientes no aguantan, una sola hoja de Bounty sigue absorbiendo, aún mojada. Eso sí que es valor. Bounty, el quicker picker-upper.
Boom, baby. eBay. Things people love.
I just MailChimp my marketing.
You mentioned your what?
I MailChimp my marketing with AI to create a hyper-personalized campaign in minutes.
I just MailChimp improved my orders by 7 times using real-time behavior data.
I just added SMS to my multi-channel marketing campaign.
Got him.
Mine.
Now my ROI is through the MailChimping roof.
Being a homicide detective.
You have no idea what you're about to walk into.
Not an hour away. Nerves are more like 1,000.
You get one chance at this.
That's a lot of pressure.
Can't do without each other.
This is really insane. We need to find this dude.
It's a whole operation.
We will deliver justice.
Homicide Squad New Orleans, new episode tonight at 9. A crime and investigation event only on A&E. Watch next day on the A&E app.
Thank you, sir. Oh, good. Coming in, coming down. You hear that? That's the heater going. And that is my shower. And a heck of a lot of popcorn.
The popcorn queen.
So true. I've been looking forward to a real shower all week, like a longer one. I don't mind if we overuse the water a little bit because we have, I think, 20 gallons and we can refill tomorrow morning. So I think the only thing I'm not totally thrilled about with this water heater is that the exhaust comes out right over here, right where the outdoor shower is. So you're kind of like breathing in fumes the whole time. But you do have hot water, so can't complain too much. Ah, now it's hot. Ooh, that's really hot. Yep, it's working. Okay, biodegradable wilderness wash. I love this stuff. A little bit goes such a long way. Oh my god, there's soap in my eye. And it's so hot. Ow! Ow! Oh, it's actually so cold out. There's steam coming off of me. It doesn't feel that cold. Also, it's like such a massive misconception that like van lifers don't stay clean. Like I shower every single day. It's just we use less water. Are you laughing over there? All right, Justin, come on in. Okay. For the sake of YouTube and all of you, Justin is going to be showering in the nude. So we'll be right back. That is always, there's literally nothing like a hot shower when you're living out in a vehicle. Do you agree? In winter, yeah, seriously. That was best. Okay, next van life obstacle challenge here. We need to find a place to sleep.
Mm-hmm. The next closest town is an hour and 45, which puts us there about 6.
Yeah, and we do not like finding a place to camp in the dark, especially because, well, one thing about van life is you don't own land, so if someone's already there, you're SOL. So, I think I know a place like 20 minutes from here.
Closer the better.
Yeah.
I don't like setting up in the dark.
Yeah. Okay. So, what do you guys say we go try to figure this out? Oh, I gotta close my back doors. Oh, that would suck driving away with that, huh? Probably would drive away like that too, knowing me. Okay. We got all that. All right. Wow, it's a mess in here. It's another van life obstacle, keeping everything organized and clean in such a small space. Let's get over there. Woo. Oh, I'm stuck there. We have like an hour before the sun goes down. We're doing good. Oh shoot, I just realized we're gonna have to rack on 20 minutes for airing Justin's tires back up. So we are gonna be cutting it really close regardless. Cannot forget that. Alright, here we go. Crap. I'm stuck in the sand. I gotta try this again. I got stuck. I gotta try again. And we're up. Yeah, baby. Woo. I'm tempted to go a little further in, but I kind of like this view. I mean, check this view out, you guys. Got a little camper's eyeball, but then all that nose art behind it. Oof. What a place. Oh no! I didn't close my closet. Oh. I accidentally left my closet open.
Oh no.
Oh, there's so much on the ground here. Should have known that was gonna happen. Oh well. What's for dinner tonight? Ooh-wee. In case you haven't picked up, Justin is a chef. Oh my gosh, for sure.
You call me Camp Daddy. I'm Camp Daddy.
All my friends call him Camp Daddy. Some of you guys call him Bear Daddy. Camp Daddy, Camp Daddy. He's the Camp Daddy-o.
He's one fatty. What?
Camp Daddy
He's kind of fatty, but he's daddy.
of the Camp-tastic place. I couldn't think of anything. Wait, what's it? What rhymes with daddy? That is a place. Of the. Yeah, we got nothing. All right. Anyways, dinner time. It's a red wine kind of evening. Do you like some?
Yeah.
Do you have a cup? Because I only have one. Oh, there's
Yeah.
no dog hair in this one.
It's a strong pour, girl.
Welcome to camp life.
Cheers.
Camp Daddy, how's it looking?
Yeah. Reduce the sauce a little, and we're good to go.
There she goes. Into the sunset. It's amazing. Look who's pooped out from the day. These boys are done. Look at Rodney too. He's in the front. Cheers. This looks good. Thanks for cooking.
Fireside history.
Okay.
Nikki Geldenthal.
So these ruins were occupied around 900 AD to like 1200, and they were ancestors to the Hopi, Zuni, and Pueblo tribes. That is so cool. Apparently, they were prehistoric farmers who grew corn, beans, and squash, and they stored their crops in pottery jars and granaries.
That's what those little rooms that we hiked to were for, that we hiked up into.
Yeah, those were to store everything. The little square ones that were made from like the soil mortar and the wooden beams.
Mm-hmm. Are you channeling your inner Native American when you talk about this?
American.
I know.
I've been to a lot of ceremonies, and I would say I relate most to Native American spirituality and cultures for sure.
Love that.
Yeah, I think it's really incredible. Probably why I'm so fascinated by the history and of the ruins.
So what do the petroglyphs mean that we found?
Oh, like the spiral one? Okay, so spiral petroglyphs can have many meanings, including a representation of the sun, water, migration, or a calendar, which is really interesting, I feel like. But apparently for the Pueblo ancestors, it mostly meant like the sky or the sun, but maybe also like solstices, not falling rocks.
Didn't we see the same ones in
Yeah, it's a very common petroglyph to see. But also, if you think about it, in the area we are, where all the tribes were, they're very common tribes. But apparently, a lot of people will argue that the spiral represents the sun or the portal to the spirit world. So I think it has a very spiritual meaning as well, which I could definitely see. Perhaps it represented life itself or life beyond life, like eternity.
What a galaxy.
This is so cool. So, long story short, find yourself in petroglyphs, geek out, go get to a fire, and make sure you tune in next Friday for next week's adventure because it's just going to keep getting better and better. Cheers. We love you all.
Check out these deals of the week at Walgreens. Shop weekly deals at your store or at walgreens.com.
I can't help it if I'm popping, see them watch out. It's outrageous how this flavor got him shook.
Hold up.
I feel fabulous. Work it out. I hit it bad with a brand new sound. I'ma shout it real loud and proud. Baby, I'm fabulous. Share our love. There's more than enough. Let it rain on you. 'Cause you're fabulous.
Hey guys, welcome to Camping with Steve. Winter has arrived. Still, beautiful view nonetheless. Due to the temperatures, nothing I was planning was really working. So I converted the car into like more of a permanent kind of setup here. It should be cozy enough. I've got stuff I can cook right in the car. And let's just go wherever the road goes. Car living at its finest. I got this little 12-volt oven, and it's popular with long-haul truckers. It cooks food really slowly, but it does cook it. So I'm going to start a meatloaf. That sounds delicious. And it'll just cook as I'm driving around. And when I stop, should be good to go. Meatloaf and some sides or something. So pick up some stuff and we'll get this food started. Got everything I need for a really basic meatloaf. I'm just going to mix it up in a bag here. Put it right in the oven. Ground beef, along with some panko in there. Of course, they all require ketchup. Do one of these packages of onion soup mix. I feel foolish sitting here in the parking lot doing this, but it's normal for my videos. We know what this is, but we're not going to try and say it. that should do it. We'll just mix this vigorously. I will form the meat into a loaf. Got it plugged in. Sadly, it doesn't have a light on it. And I got this from Canadian Tire. I've seen it for sale in like trucking stores for, truck stops and stuff. Sometimes they have like CB radios and stuff and a bunch of trucking gear. These are in there because they are pretty handy. I've used them before. So I'll know if it's working shortly, soon enough. But I'm going to find somewhere to hang out, somewhere to park for the night, and somewhere hopefully with a view. Okay, they have just announced a snowfall warning. It was iffy on if it was going to happen or not, but what better way to see this than up a mountain road with no cell service? Let's go. I know of a spot. I'm hoping it's open. There's a burned out RV on the side of the road here. There's police tape on it, so they've been here. I really hope everybody was okay. Might have been their house, so it's not a good day for somebody. The way they're backed in with the snow around, it looks like they were probably living in there. For the best.
Environment Canada has issued a snowfall warning for most of the island, as well as the northern Sunshine Coast. That includes our friends in Powell River and that area. And then as we head into Wednesday, the snow will continue into the morning.
My old trusty campground is closed, but looks like they opened up a new one, and that's unusual. Oh boy, that didn't sound good. They don't normally open up new campgrounds. I haven't seen a new campground in years, so this is going to be quite nice. It claims to be open, but everything seems to shut down here in the snow. Looks like they're plowing it, though, so that's a good sign for me. This is going to do just fine. Got some pretty good tires on here. They're KO2s, and got them replaced. The other ones we had 80,000 kilometers on, which is about their warranty. And I think that's 50,000 miles. First things first. All right. Since it's just me, I only have one of the seats folded down. It's one of these 60-40 split things. So it is pretty wide. It's wide enough for me. And there's some 1x6 by 12s, these pine boards. And I just got them shimmed up with some wooden stakes on the bottom there. And that lets it out because the back of this does have a bit of an angle to it. Got this combination lamp / wireless phone charger, so I can chuck my phone on at night, and there we go, charging like nothing. I do have my lithium battery back here, 100 amp hour, the coffee maker, because they have these little hotel-sized ones now, and that could be good for the morning, or maybe some Baileys and coffee tonight. Now back here, I've left this seat up, and I got a little organizer here that I can store stuff in right by my head. So, car keys go in there, anything I might need right away. And I found before when I put in a big mattress back here, it was hard to, get your shoes off and get out the door. So this way I can actually take my shoes off, fall right back in here, and shut the door. These pods I got, the coffee pods, are 100% recyclable. That includes the whole thing. Lid, made of paper. The rings, made of coffee bean skins, hard to believe. And a filter is plant-based. So, yeah, it's highly convenient. And it's something that doesn't ruin the environment too badly. All right. Cheers and happy step 2, everybody. It's pretty good for back of the car brewed coffee and Baileys, I have to say. There's only one other person in the campground, and that's the campground host, which is nice. because if it does snow out here, I don't want to be the only one here. And I bet you they got Starlink or something out there because they seem to be really set for the season. These are great sights. Like, the view can't be beat. I'm sure there's more mountains above those clouds there, but there's a beach down there. I don't want to go too far because I got that fire convinced to burn finally, and I don't leave them too unattended, but there's some info right there on the park. I'm gonna check that out. They got a pretty standard set of rules here, and yeah, there's nothing about a fee anywhere. So I think the legend is true. There are still some free campgrounds to be found, but in the winter they look like this, and in the summer, good luck finding a spot here. I'm sure of that. Little beach here, no lifeguard on duty, not a problem. I'm not going in, obviously. And it is a reservoir, hydroelectric reservoir. So it's up and down, you can see, with the snow melt and the power demand. However, the other campground was in the spillway of an earth-fill dam, and this is a seismic area. So I can understand why they shut that down, obviously. It wouldn't be the spot I'd want to be camping. But they've a little bit of driftwood here. I didn't see anything about using driftwood, but it might be fair game. I'm not sure. There's a little bridge over there. I'll check it out tomorrow if I can get there. I don't know if it's a road bridge or an old rail bridge or a hiking trail bridge, but it warrants some investigation. Very quaint place, very quiet, nobody here. Just the way I like it. Back of the SUV camping is the gateway camping setup. Nothing here is permanently attached. It's all just sitting in here. Nothing's screwed down. Didn't have to pull any seats out or do any actual modifications. As a matter of fact, in 15 minutes, this can all be out of here and it can be a functioning vehicle again. And I have a lot of subscribers that don't go camping, some of them anyhow. They like to see the adventures and the nature, and it's beautiful. They're curious about camping, but where do you begin, right? This is where you begin. This is stuff you probably got at home. Just fold your seats down, and worst comes to worst, if it's cold, you don't like it, you get scared. Make sure your fire's out and you haven't had any step twos, and just drive back home again. And it's a good sense of security. Have a full tank of gas, which I do. Supplies in case you get stranded. I've got some extra canned goods, etc. that can get me through if I get snowed up here. And we'll see. No cell service, and there's that snowfall warning. I can't get the radar because there's no cell service, but listening to the radio in between shots here and trying to be as safe as possible. When the seat folds down here, there's a surprising amount of storage right underneath of it. And I can put camp chairs, and I got my drone under there. Unfortunately, this is a no drone zone. Not a single piece of snow fallen yet, but that's going to change. There was not a single forecast that showed we'd escape snow, so just a matter how much. I gotta say, I'm really enjoying not having cell service. It's like I can feel my blood pressure drop. My phone isn't dinging, there aren't any messages, there aren't any phone calls. So it's pretty relaxing. And the lake is so still that the cars coming down the highway, their lights reflect in the water, and they're glowing like the metal on the edge of the night. It smells like meatloaf in here. I've had this thing plugged in to the jackery, and that looks pretty cooked. Just gonna be sure with the thermometer. Where are we at? 165, 166 Fahrenheit, right in the middle of it. So, obviously I'm not just gonna eat a pound of beef for dinner. Gotta put in some veggies. green beans to the rescue. And just kind of cook them on there. I could cook these on the fire, but I'm really trying to do it all in the car to see how this actually might work.
Vancouver, Greater Victoria, and the Fraser Valley, snow overnight and Wednesday with highs around 0.
Dinner should be ready in no time here, which is great. I've seen a few bits of snow coming down, and that's to be expected. But I got through most of the evening without sitting here in the snow, so that's awesome. And finally, thankfully, the difficult holiday season has been over for me. Had that 100-day cough or whatever they call it, walking pneumonia, I don't know. But I'm feeling good. And all the distress of the holiday seasons aside, for me, 2 years running, now I can run away from my problems and go camping, which is really what I want to do. Yum time has arrived. I wasn't sure if I'd be completely living out of my car on the side of the road somewhere in town, but keeping with the spirit of the endeavor, just gonna chow down in here. You know what they say, vegetables are only supposed to be the size of a deck of cards. Just kidding. Let's see. Now, how did this loaf turn out? Worked out okay, but it looks a bit juicy, I can say that. All right. My meal, my car meal. Meatloaf is not bad. Tastes like an onion burg. Meatloaf even got nice and crispy on the bottom like that. Yeah, it worked out pretty good in that food warmer. Cooked it up right to perfect temperature. I'll have leftovers in case we get snowed in here. The snowstorm didn't show up, and I can't wait around all night. So, I'll crawl into bed here. Looking pretty comfortable, pretty cozy. Just test out my theory on getting the shoes off and closing the door. It's half the battle. Phone in the receptacle here right beside me. Cell phone is in. Door is closed. And yeah, I'll just crawl right in here and somehow try to film this. Put the keys in the key compartment here. It's a really nice thing to have because the amount of stuff you have in your pockets when you're doing this stuff can get lost and go missing. But all right, okay. Oh yeah. So yeah, it's looking pretty good here. Got I could charge my phone on there. And if I have my laptop set up, yeah, I can see that right from here. I don't have anything downloaded to watch on my laptop, of course, but that's all right. I will crawl into bed here and get a little more comfortable. Well, I'm tucked in pretty good. That's kind of the side compartment there with my stuff in it and my shoes and some water down there. And I fit pretty good with this setup. My feet kind of touch the back. And of course, I'm 5'11" and 3/4 inches. So I could probably push this seat up a little more and bend it forward a little bit more. But really, this is not a problem. I don't have to sleep diagonally. That's actually not an option because I'm in this tiny little half of the bed. But yeah, I'm digging this setup. This is pretty nice. I always said from the moment I had to live in my car at one point that I'd never own another vehicle I couldn't live in if I needed to. And this is fitting the bill. Just needs to be, organized like this. You could probably do a bunch more stuff with blackout curtains and stuff. So this above light I can do, that allows me to shut this guy off. And from here, right above me, I got a little light switch. So I think this is great. See you guys in the morning. Oh, good morning. That was not much of a snowstorm. There's maybe a few centimeters up there, maybe an inch. I don't know. Definitely not snowed in. I'll get up and check it out. Nothing to pack up, which is great. Sleep was amazing. I've never slept this organized feeling in a car. Nothing was sliding around. It was pretty level. It's comfortable. I got 2 layers of 3-inch foam in here, so it's surprisingly, I could sleep on my side, no problem. This is great. And yeah, I'll just get the day going. Half seat down setup totally wins. Just pulled over, got my shoes on, got my jacket on, keys in my pocket ready to go. Got my little water. And I can just walk right out the door. Here we go. Oh, fresh coat of snow. Got the ventilation going, just trying to get rid of this condensation. Beautiful day. We got a bridge to see if we can check out. These roads are barely passable. I'm not concerned about them, just the other drivers on the road. And yeah, maybe I'll have a coffee. Go. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad in the daytime, I'll say that. Get things ready for transportation. I don't need anything flying around. And this isn't permanently attached. I have some double-sided tape. I probably could get it attached, but it's easier to just do this while I'm driving. It doesn't go anywhere. This doesn't roll around. It's fine. This snow's nothing. This is easy driving. But let's see if we can get that bridge because it looked interesting, and I'm curious what it is. If it's a walking bridge or an old rail bridge or a logging bridge. Let's find out. Okay, the snowplow's been working today. He's come down that far. This road that goes to the bridge, it hasn't been plowed at all. It's like that. Should I try it? Yeah, let's see what happens. and there's a gate. Looks like just a short hike down here, quarter mile each way. Pretty level, and I want to see the view of the reservoir from on that little trestle bridge. This has been way more than a quarter mile. They really don't want people to get here by the looks of it. The only way to that bridge is some severe bushwhacking, and there's ice under all this freshly fallen snow. But I've found one of the coolest boondocking spots I've ever seen in my life. A couple of fire rings. Guessing that's why the gate's there. But yeah, people have obviously been camping here, and ta-da! All right, got my exercise today. Now, I've never seen anything like this roll across my inbox before. Ooh, that is very slippery. I gotta help out a guy in love. So, here goes. And I've got to thank the folks that have donated to the channel as well. There's going to be some belated ones here. I'm going to start with the most belated and go to the least belated because unfortunately I was down with the sickness for a bit and then had my holiday mental breakdown. So things are good now. I'm back from the gutter and excited about the future. So the snow should be gone in pretty much no time, next week or so. And I really don't like stealth camping in the cold. I've done it, believe me, you've seen it. And it's dangerous because you can't even carry enough gear to keep you properly warm. I'm thinking about moving out to the coast on a more permanent basis. I've been back and forth and kind of all over the country, and it's weighing on me not having a home base, you know. I have storage units, I have sea cans, I've got stuff in boxes all over the country, and I don't know. Got to a hotel because I severely back my car kind of as I go, and that's good because there's internet here. I can get everything uploaded. And thanks for watching. I'm going to keep just driving and filming. I've got some basic stealth camping gear in my car because I only seem to use three things. The cot, that little tiny tent, and the hammock. So I've got them, little sleeping bag, and some camo netting and tarp. That's pretty much all I need for whatever I do. And I can kind of live out of the car as I'm doing this and get a lot more traveling done to find some spots. And thank you to everybody that's suggested spots because I'm scrolling through those and trying to get them organized in a bit of a game plan and see which ones are going to work. So cheers, everybody. Thanks for following along. And, you know, if you lost your patience with me, I understand it. But the rest of you that are going to stick around, more adventures to come. Cheers, everybody.
Help keep your kids going with Orgain Kids Nutritional Shakes. Real organic nutrition with vitamins, minerals, and a fruit and veggie blend. Plus, 25% less sugar and a taste kids love. Fuel your kids' next adventure with Orgain.
Love is tender, love is cruel. You're under my skin, baby, all I can think of is you.
Sheba, you'll do anything for a kitten.
Hey everybody, welcome to Camping with Steve. It's been a brutal few weeks, and on the drive home now, I asked the universe, please give me a sign if things are going to get better anytime soon. Then I drove past this sign, and I think I know just what I need to do. Across the highway, there is a parking lot that allows overnight parking, so that's perfect. I'm going to drop off my bag here in the woods so I'm not hauling it across the highway to look even more suspicious than I already am. We got just about a break in traffic here. It's as close as we're going to get because this is a main highway. So I'll just get in here a little bit and set the backpack down. It should blend in quite good. And I'm just going to be going across the road to park the car. And I'll be back in no time. Seems to be some trails here. We can do some exploring. So as you can see, I shouldn't have a problem here as long as I park out of the way, which I will. The car is safely parked for the night, and I'm headed back to the stealthy billboard. I've got nothing with me but a camera and a GoPro. So it doesn't look like I'm camping. It just looks like some weirdo taking pictures. But time to jaywalk across a 4-lane highway. The best way to do that is fast. All right, and here we go. Just getting out of view as quick as possible here. Oh, great, that's always a good sign. The carcass here. Great. Great. So I'm on a coyote trail by the looks of things. Hopefully not a bear trail, but we'll examine for evidence here. Perfect. This is what the back of the billboard looks like. Right on. And under there you can see the traffic, of course. I'm sure they can see me too. It's a shame it didn't go down as low as that one. That's okay, we got some camo netting we can string up. Not right up against it, but a little further back. That'll do just fine. Before I set up the hammock for the night, I am going to take a walk around to look for any signs of dangerous wildlife around here. My bear spray's in the car, and I'm probably going to have to go back and get it after dark. I packed in haste and didn't bring it with me. So I'll just wander these trails a bit here and see what we can see. I'm clearly not that far from civilization, but I do want to be cautious. I haven't seen any signs of anything out here other than a very well-blazed network of trails. Definitely not far from civilization. What we got here looks to be a little pitch and putt golf coursey type of thing. So I will grab the bear spray later on just because, but I don't see any cause for concern right at the moment. Time to get that hammock set up. Time to see what we can see. Now from here, I have it set back quite a ways from the actual sign, so it should blend in pretty good. And I love that sign. If you lived here, you'd be home by now. I'll take that as permission. And super relaxing without the backpack on because, it doesn't look like I'm up to a thing. And that looks, oh yeah, that looks incredible. There's awesome cover there. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm really praying I got enough room to set up this hammock. Otherwise, it's on the ground for me tonight. Albeit a plushy ground covered in moss, it's still not ideal.